Okay, can somebody call the maintenance? Because I can't fix this camera. Okay, wait. Wait, I think I got it. Okay, I think I got it. Well, if I didn't, we'll see that. Hi! Hi, lovelies. This is Sims, and today I'll be answering your questions toward to love or to be loved lore. Okay, to set the basic, I just want to tell you that I wasn't born speaking English, so my pronunciation might be a little off, but I think I'm doing good. I'm doing great, actually. Okay, so first, thank you for 20k followers. Like, 20k. Like, oh my god. Anyways, we're gonna start in a few minutes. I will answer questions one by one, following a chronicle order so it makes sense. Okay, let's start. This is a really good question because now I can tell you that Devin is the only son of Alexander Barker and Bianca Sikos. His parent marriage is an arrangement one since his mom's family owed money to his dad. So they gave her as collateral? Yeah, collateral. Well, they did love each other at some point before he became, you know, who. Well, the positive memories that Devin had was mostly with his mom because he did not have that many friends or couldn't have that many friends. His dad family company is really big, so he was following a really strict program when it comes to friendship. So they did not even have a housekeeper because everything that was happening in the house needed to stay in the house. The second positive memory was when he met his sister at the orphanage, and fun fact, his mom gave him a little doll that he gave to his sister when they first met. And if you watch episode 1, it should be at the beginning. And yeah, that's her behind me. He's been carrying her with him ever since. As a child, he was really well behaved. Not that he had a choice anyway. No, but for real, as a child, he had no space for failure, but he was a happy kid. His mom was there taking care of him, and his dad was not always home, and every time he was there, he was most likely sleeping. Then comes his 8th birthday when he got sent straight to the streets. Like, no joke. He got dropped off at this orphanage porch like nothing. Oh my god, I feel bad. The reason why his dad did that is because Devin's mom initially wanted to run away with him, but then it's easier to explain why your wife left you than explaining why she left you and ran away with the kid. What did you do to them? You must have done really bad things for them to just ditch. So Devin's dad came to a point where his mom could leave, but Devin had to stay with them. But like I said, they did not have any housekeeper, so Devin became a chore his dad was not ready to take care of. So initially, they live in Winterberg, but then Devin's dad dropped him off at the Newcrest orphanage where he grew up. As a teen, he was kind of awkward, not in a mean way, but it's just when you come from a really secluded space and you get put into the total opposite, you kind of like reality check. And that did not help him into making friends at the orphanage because he was not raised in the social environment, plus he was not sleeping with all the kids in that one room with all the bed. He had his own bedroom. Did he go to college? No, he did not go to college, but he was put into a boarding orphanage. They had classes there, but they ended after he got 18. You know, at least his dad cared for his education. His hobbies? This is funny to me because somebody asked what were his hobbies besides traveling.
Oh my god, it's not funny.
They are totally right. I'm going to let him answer by himself. But in all seriousness, he really loves reading, and that's something he inherited from his mother. And even at the orphanage, he kept going. He had built himself a little library where he used to spend all his time. Books were like an escape for him, and his favorite genre is romance. I'm telling you guys, all he does is watching romance, reading romance, dreaming about romance. Yes. Does he have any friends other than his sister? That's exactly why I brought Elena, because I wanted him to get out of his comfort zone. And I feel like she's really the opposite of him. She's like bubbly, party, crazy, and he's just in his corner. And I really wanted them to just chemical reaction, you know? I don't want to spoil the upcoming episodes by telling you how he met his sister, but what I can tell you is that their relationship is if you go down, I go down. How big? How big what? His first priority is his sister. He'll do anything for her, and he's doing everything for her to have the life he wished he had, and he'll never wish for her to leave whatever he went through. Why he doesn't fight back? Y'all know why he doesn't fight back. No, but he obviously knows that Charlotte does not like aggressive behavior, so he's doing everything to be on her good side. He's like so petite and fragile, and Arthur's like a big bad wolf. Why does he need Charlotte to see him to make him feel whole? I'd say this comes from his abandonment issues that led to severe childhood trauma that shaped his view of love. He believes that loving someone is to be completely and utterly devoted to them and knowing how they feel, to see right through them. And he's not wrong, but it becomes a problem when his obsessive behavior comes in. He's constantly looking for this person who will stay by his side forever and ever. Just like in romance, he's basically longing for his ever after. I will start by saying that after he got out of the orphanage, the only thing he was thinking about is getting his sister out of there, because she could have possibly got adopted, although he promised her that they'll stay together. So after he got out, he received the money from his mother's death, his heritage from her side. He bought a house and he needed a stable revenue to be able to adopt Evelyn. So he bought a shop. You must wonder why he did not just go job hunting like everyone else, but he had this mindset of, okay, I want to do something that I like. Why do I like? I like reading. Why don't I just open a bookstore so I can read all my life? Just to tell you that our boy was on the run. He did not have time to have little flings here and there. And if he had never opened this bookstore, he would have never met Charlotte because she moved to Newcrest a little while after. So if Charlotte was the first woman he's ever been obsessed with, yes, and that's because she was a regular client. As it says in episode 1, she'd always come on the same days, at the same time, spending the same amount of time. And if I was M. Loki and Fine Shit was acting like that, I was been like, hey, what's up with you? So it did start as attraction. It was the right time, he finally got his sister back, and it's like his third eye opened and he was finally able to dive into this aspect of his life. She seems to have the same interest as him. They both read a lot and she was into romance. And the fact that she kept coming back, it was like a promise to him and that he'd always know she'd come back, and that's something he was looking for in a partner. What he likes about her is her loyalty, her dedication to everything she does, her benevolence, and the warmth that she emits around her. And that's something he wants to deserve. He wants this to be directed to him. Growing up without those things makes him want them now, and that's where his obsession grows. His aspirations and goals, well, other than finding true love, there's not really anything else. But he does want to know why his mom never came back for him, and that's something that haunts him every day because we'll never get the answer. He hacked her phone. Oh, that was too much? Oh, okay. In episode 5, it says that he tells us that she loves a predetermined schedule, and that he loves that she loves a predetermined schedule, and that's because he's able to know where she is all the time. So that's definitely not a coincidence that he purposely gets there before her so he could bump into her and be like, oh, that's such a small world, I'll never, ever. Devon's mother died because of the broken heart syndrome, and if you don't know what it is, I'm going to read the definition. It happens when a sudden rush of stress hormones like adrenaline floods the body after a major emotional shock or deep grief, temporarily stunning the heart muscles and causing heart attack-like symptoms. Remember when we talked about how she could leave but without Devon? She did not accept that, but she got forced at some point, and when she realized that she could not see her son anymore and he was no longer living with his dad, she almost lost her mind. This was a huge period of stress for her. She had no one to turn to and couldn't be associated with her husband anymore, which eventually took her life, unfortunately. Oh my god, I love this question! Shout out to my girl Barry. She made photo batch of Devon and Charlotte, and let me tell you guys, they look incredible. Let me show you. She did such a good job. Thank you for this question, Barry. I can finally show you that Devon does have an eyebrow piercing because she never believes me. She's always like, oh, we can't even see. Okay, you want me to show you his forehead? I'm gonna show you his forehead. So at this moment, Devon got 4 piercings. He got one on his ears, one on his eyebrows, one on his navel, and hips. I know, it's like really slutty. I know, we have so much less information about Charlotte and Devon, and that's because Devon is the main character and Charlotte is the female lead. I know, it doesn't justify it, but I was more focused into his background than hers. But don't worry, in the future episode, I will dive more into hers. But can we take some time to appreciate this baddie? Like, she has no idea what's gonna hit her. Anyways, growing up, Charlotte was an only child for almost 6 years, and then she got a sister. And we all know what it feels like to go from first place to second place. And personally, I was not having it, but you know. But don't get me wrong, we love our sister. She loves her sister. But it's just that she was used to this amount of attention that she was not getting anymore. Financially, her family was doing really well, so she was well behaved as well. And you know, African moms, they don't joke. Oh my god, she was getting whooped. As a teen, she had a lot of Caucasian friends, and you've probably seen my videos where I was talking about her being insecure about her hair texture. And it's not like they were mean to her or anything. It was internal. It's just being surrounded by them made her want to look like them. But my headcanon is that she went to an HBCU, and that's when she started accepting her natural hair. So as a child, she was a little brat before her sister came in. As a teen, she was trying to fit in, and in college, she was like, I don't give a shit. Her and Arthur, talking about Arthur, y'all, nobody gets his name right. Like, every time in my comments, they're like, Arthur, like, I'm like, guys, we hate him, but it's Arthur. Yeah, she met Arthur in college. They were like lovebirds. You know, those couples in the hallways we swear are gonna break up in the next summer. That was them, and unfortunately, they got married, and that's where we are now. Arthur in college, he was like a good boyfriend. I'm not gonna lie, if I had Arthur as a boyfriend in college, like, I would have been set. He was making sure everyone knew she was his girl, he was protective and supportive, but the thing that she disliked was his possessiveness. She liked it at first, but she started disliking it when he became aggressive with others. You gotta know that Charlotte is a young hoe who got forced to be tired. So when he was acting up, she was like, catch me outside. Like, what do you want me to do? But seriously, she did not like this one bit and had made him swear to stop before they got married. And this worked because when they moved to Newcrest, her mom talked to her. She was like, oh, you have to be a good wife. You have to respect your husband. No. Nobody talked to Arthur though. Maybe that's why he became a hoe. With them moving, she didn't know that much people, so he had no reason to be possessive or jealous anymore. So, does she really want a child with Arthur? Yes, she is like really maternal in general. And plus, the pressure of her family, her mom. Oh my gosh, when am I gonna be a grandmother? When are you gonna give me a grandson or granddaughter? Because her sister, who's younger than her, already got a child. So it's like, Okay, what am I doing? Her typical type, I would say, should go for someone who's manly, a provider, someone who's emotionally available, and someone who communicates because she really wants to be set in her relationship. She's someone who's really physical. Her love language is physical touch. But let's not forget money, because who's gonna buy them Chanel's bag? Does Devin or Arthur fits that type? Well, they're both providers. They provide for their family. But one is manly and the other is... No, wait, like, no. He can be manly, but not as manly as Arthur. Arthur got the bins, and Devin, he's not poor. But... like... However, Devin is really emotionally available. Well, not in the way he should be, but you know what I'm saying. What she avoids in partner is a narcissistic behavior and egocentrical. Also, someone who does not admit their wrongs. Her goals and aspirations. Well, goals, she's already financially stable, so being better at her job maybe. But aspirations, she really aspires to be a mom. She really wants a family. She always got this have a baby bubbles. Aww. Outside of reading, she's a plant mom. She really loves flower and plants. She has like a little garden behind her house. And even in her old house in the first episode, she had a lot of plants there. What does she likes reading and why? We're gonna let her answer by herself. Why she always goes to Devin's bookstore? Well, that's not because she had a crush on him or anything. It's more like it's the closest to her house. I can show you. It's literally on the other side. How she met her friends? Well, there's not really a specific lore. Natalia, she met her at her job because they work together. And Val, she's a childhood friend that she met again. Y'all are not slick. Oh my god, oh. It's hard because, is it? No, it's not hard. Okay, it's hard for Charlotte though, because it depends. When she's with Arthur, she's more on the soft side since he's like more dominant. But if she was to be with Devin, I said her type was a manly guy, but it's just like she never experienced someone who's more on the submissive side. But let's not spoil it. Let's not spoil. Devin, he's like really flirty. He thinks he knows how to flirt, but he actually doesn't. But he's such a tease because he knows that she's a really physical person, so he tries to seduce her. But then that'd probably be him after, you know that meme, us after Pound Town? That'd probably be him. Charlotte, if she was to be the stalker, if I didn't change their backstory, I think she'll get caught. Not because she's gonna be bad at it, but more like Devin is really self-aware, so I think he's gonna catch her. I don't exactly remember all trait I gave him, but the ones I remember is the hot-headed, snob, and something about proud of himself. Like I said, they moved to Newcrest, and before he was really jealous and possessive because Charlotte has like a lot of friends where they were, but now she's always at home, so he had no reason, and I feel like he got bored. And the fact that they have been dating for a long time since college, it's like he got used to her. It's not like he doesn't love her anymore. There's just no desire. He met Kendall at his job, and she is not his assistant, guys. This is not distro. There are colleagues, and they just got closer and closer. Why would you even cheat on our baddie, Charlotte? You think you deserve her? You don't. And the day she catch you... What? You and... Oh my god. That's what I'm talking about, like, hard pass. Well, yeah, now that Devin he's here and Arthur realized that another man is interested in Charlotte, his possessive behavior came back. But he's in too deep with this mistress, so anyway. Is he leaving? Are you kidding me? Bro, what? Wait, did he just get up and leave? This has to be a joke. Where does he even think he's going, actually? Like, you have to come back. I'm not done filming. Okay, he came back and decided to be mean. Oh, he's leaving. No, actually, he came back and they're fighting. Bro. Oh, Devin, you really? Oh my god. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Look at this. Look at his face. See? He's so fake. Oh my god, he's so fake. Oh. Bro. This is so fake. I can't. Look at him smiling. Anyways, that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and for the one who's asking when is episode 6 coming on YouTube, it's gonna be free on YouTube on August 30, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye!